you for watching. Today is all about website reviews, ad reviews, performance reviews, and anything that you need help with. If you need help finding a product to sell, if you need help looking at your ad results, do you need help looking at your email results? I'm here to help. And I'm one of the senior coaches here at the Freedom Club. I have had over 100,000 orders on Shopify. This is the little reward you get when you reach 100,000 orders. And I'm streaming this to the Freedom Club, and I'm streaming this to YouTube as well. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see the Freedom Club here on the left. This is an amazing course and community that I'm a part of. And we teach you how to build e-commerce stores that can bring in 6 figures, 7 figures, and in my case, even 8 figures. And ditch that 9 to 5 job that you're so aching to ditch. So here's how this is going to work. If you're watching on YouTube and you're wondering who I'm talking to, I've got everyone over here on my right-hand side. You can see the chats rolling in. I'll say hello to everybody. And if you're watching from the Freedom Club, you guys get to ask me anything. So show me your websites. Show me which websites you need reviewed first. If you have anything else you want me to help you with, if you want your ads reviewed, drop them in the chat there. Drop me your notions. And I will do those reviews after I've looked at websites. If you want me to look at your ads, put your hand up. There's a little icon you can use down the bottom of your screen to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want a one-on-one call with me about anything. If you just got general questions, if this is your first time on this call, if you still haven't chosen your products and you're having some difficulties and you just want some suggestions, drop me some products. Drop me some links to some eBays or some AliExpress products. Drop me some links. Let's talk about them. I've probably got some insights there. I can probably help you choose. If you want me to look at a competitor's website and give you my honest opinion on whether or not that's a good avenue to go down, please drop in the link. I'm here to help you guys with anything that you need help with. That's my job here. Now, if you've had a message from me and you've been told that your products are approved, congratulations. You can go to the next step, start building a store. If you've been told that your products are not approved and you've got questions, this is your moment. This is your chance. So I'm here for the next hour or 2 or 3, depending on how many questions we get, and I'm here to help, guys. So raise those hands, put those questions in the chat box, and let me get started. So let's just do a shout out. So Damon, you made it tonight. Terrific. I'll see if I can squeeze some nuggets out for you. Ivan, thanks for the message. Dylan, I got your message. Bill, welcome. Brooke, welcome. And Bill again? No, Bill's mentioned a few times. All right. Now, before I do get started answering those questions, I just need to check on the actual event itself. 1 minute, because sometimes people leave comments on the event and I don't see them. So let's look at those first. Just give me a moment. Events. Website reviews. All right, we have Madison. And you can't make it tonight. You want me to look at your Notion, which is your ads. All right, I know this is a website review call first, but just so I don't forget, because I am pretty forgetful, let me just take a look at this Notion and answer this question real quick for... What was it for again? For Madison. That's right, Madison. All right, let me share my screen. Window. All right, now we are doing website reviews first, but I'll just answer this one. Okay, Grow True Ads. We're doing an ad review, and if you can't make a call and you need my help, you can always give me a Notion and show me your screenshots. In the future, I would love to see a screenshot of your analytics from Shopify, something like this. Oops, maybe it'll give you a better one that probably has more stats there. Dropping in a full page analytics like this over the last 7 days is probably going to give you the best way to show me how you're doing. If you can drop in just this full page. I need to see this part in particular, the online store conversion rate. I need to see add to carts. I need to see reach checkout, and I need to see sessions converted. But I do want to see the rest of the stuff too. I do want to see returning customers. I want to see your average order volume. I want to see your sessions and how many orders. I want to see all of it, but it needs to at least have this part here. in your Notion for me to really make good sense of what's going on with your store if you want me to look at that. In the meantime, okay, spent $10 per day per ad set as recommended by Austin in the course equals $50 a day. Great. I do want to tell you guys, if you are spending $50 a day, $10 on a bunch of different ad sets that you're testing, and you only get one sale, don't panic. You've only spent, in this case, let's see if I can expand this out. We've only spent a little bit of money. It's okay. Your click-through rate is actually quite good, which makes me a bit concerned here. I don't usually see click-through rates this good. Okay. If you see a thing like this on your Facebook ads when you're first started, or even if you're well into the process of starting, it's okay. It's okay. This isn't Facebook saying you've done something bad. This isn't Facebook saying you're going to not be successful. It's just saying probably because you've had very few sales and your pixel hasn't been firing properly. Facebook's saying, hey, I don't know if you're going to get any sales. I've seen this many times on my ads. I've always done well, okay? Looking at your results here, it's really too early for me to tell anything. We've only spent a little bit of money on each ad set, but what this does tell me is perhaps, and I'd love it if I could scroll right, because I'd love to be able to see more things. But your click-through rates are quite good. Your click-through rates are so good that I'm wondering, inside of your ad set, are you targeting purchases, or are you targeting add to carts or something else? Please, for the love of God, make sure you're targeting purchases. Now, looking here, you can already see there are some good ad sets here. Okay, anything above 1.5 is good. So health and beauty, I'd probably say it's not really working out there. $6 per click, get rid of that one. Cosmetics, personal care, skin care, that's pretty good. Pretty good, but the only one better than broad was really cosmetics. So what I would probably do, this is just a bit of general advice on what I might do, is I might consider putting skincare, personal brand, and cosmetics all into one ad set and turning these three off as well. And then just having broad against the three best winning targets. And run that for a few days and see how it goes and come back and show me. But what concerns me, if you spent $140 and only had one add to cart, now the click-through rate is fantastic. So it seems to me like what you're selling, the ads are kind of working, but there's no add to carts, and that's very troubling. Very, very troubling. So we see here, let me just expand this one out. Okay, so of all the ads that you've been testing, personal care has given you one $27 purchase. That's fantastic. But it's the add to cart rate that really, really, really worries me. So if you could please give me the Google, sorry, not the Google. If you could please give me your Shopify stats, that would help me understand what's going on. And what I need from you is to actually jump on a call. I know you couldn't make it today. In order for us to figure out what's going on, I need to go through your entire conversion chain. I need to see your Shopify page. I need to see your Klaviyo setup. I need to make sure everything's actually working and that there's no actual issues on your landing page, which I know I've reviewed, but things can change, okay? So jump on my call on Thursday and we'll have an even further review of that one. All right, let's get started on some website reviews. And again, if you're jumping in now and you want my help on anything at all, you want me to help you choose a product, drop that problem in the chat. You want me to review a competitor? Drop that in the chat. You want me to look over your Facebook ads? Raise your hand. There's a button to raise your hand and drop a message in the chat. And I will be able to actually put you on the call with me and we'll go through all of your statistics and we'll find the problems with your site. All right, looking at this one. Travelly, straight off the bat. Now I know most people coming to your website aren't going to hit the homepage, but I do want to say I don't like it. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't like the logo. It looks extremely amateurish. And it's so easy to make a killer logo. I think I even showed you last week, right? The blue background, it kind of sucks. It looks like you made this in paint.exe. And that is a conversion killer. You in 2024, there's no excuse to not having a kick-ass, beautiful looking, wonderful logo. Okay, you're shopping the vacuum compression backpack. Now I think this actual product, I think it could be really cool. If this were my store, This would probably be the first image. Probably. I think it's cool. God, that's cool. It'd be even better if you actually had that and then closed the bag. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so Travel-E vacuum compression backpack. Pack smart with a multiple compartment in one backpack. Pack smart with a multiple compartments in one backpack. I mean, technically what you're saying there is right. It's just, is that why people purchase this? I don't think so. I love this image, but I can't read that text. I need to suction and inflate dual purpose. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's the dual purposes? And how does suction and replace mean anything? I can see before compression, after compression, great, but this text, it's got to line up with something. Either draw a circle and have a line pointing to the text. You've got to really make it so simple that I can understand this from the moment that I see the image. Okay? And if you can do that in an image, if you can take one of your images that you've had before and just add a little bit of text to them, a little bit of context to help me understand what I've landed on, that will help. Okay? You have a split second to show someone when they've clicked on your Facebook ad that they're in the right spot. Okay? This is what your website looks like on mobile. I've seen your Facebook ad. I've probably seen this really cool compression going on to make room in my bag, and I've landed on your website, and I'm seeing this image right here, right? And I'm like, it's a bag. It's a bag. This is a much better representation, but even this isn't that great either, because something's suctioning. I don't know what it is. It's out of context. I can't see what it is. This is a pretty cool image. This could be a very good first image, but that text is hard to read. And yes, this comparison here is very cool. You just need to align this better, okay? You just need it so that I can understand what this thing here is doing. This is kind of okay at the very end. It's not particularly useful. Like the whole thing of this bag, the whole point of this is you can stuff things in there and you can make it smaller. So therefore, your selling points. Pack smart with multiple compartments in one. I don't think that's the selling point in here. I think the selling point is more like use vacuum technology to fit more into your carry-on bag. Use vacuum technology to fit more in your bag. What do you guys think? Give me some feedback on this too. What do you guys think? I'm interested in everybody's feedback from everyone else's websites too. If you don't agree with my feedback, if you've got a better idea, help these guys out, guys. It can't just be me. If you like, we have to go and ask as many people as possible when we're designing our websites. Does this make sense? Does this make you want to buy my product? Do you have a better way of describing this? The reason why my websites convert so well is because I've done that. I've done that for years with my customers, asking them, does this make you want to buy this product? Does this answer all of your questions? So if you guys have feedback, help each other out in the chat. All right, pack up to 60 liters, skip the check-in, and save on luggage fees. That's good. I like that one. Travel comfortable with the 17.3-inch laptop in a dedicated compartment. I'd say more like. I don't know about traveling comfortable with my laptop in there. I don't know why that's a thing. But I would put something like even fits your 17.3-inch laptop too. Probably is a better way to say that. All right. Do you have trouble fitting everything in and not being charged a hefty check-in fee? I don't like that, because check-in fees are more about the weight of your bag. Oh, wait a minute. I just think we need to explain it more. You could say more like, don't pack a large suitcase. Like, you don't need to pack a large suitcase when you have vacuum technology built into your carry-on. That way, in that sentence, You're describing why this is different from everybody else, why this backpack is unique, and why you want this backpack. Most Aussies struggle to fit everything in their carry-on baggage. True. Give me... that's not too bad, actually. Our Travelly vacuum compression backpack removes... I don't know why there's a full stop there. This issue with this advanced vacuum compression technology, allowing you to pack up to 50% more. It's just... you're wasting a lot of words. We need to... when we're talking about copy's got to hit hard. Copy's got to say more with less, okay? So how we say this, you could say this in one sentence and you'd be capturing their attention. So reduce and hit harder. Sleek and stylish design, theft-proof with TSA lock, built-in vacuum system, airline-approved carry-on. Simply replace your old bags with the Travelly vacuum compression backpack to upgrade your travel experience and maximize your packing efficiency. It uses advanced vacuum compression technology with multiple compartments and has been used by over 5,000 Aussies already. Simply pack your belongings into the dust and water-resistant compartment. Attach the USB charged vacuum to the connection. Okay, so this sort of stuff, first of all, you need to break up instructions and versus, what do you call this? Guarantee, right? Break that up. That's two different paragraphs. For instructions, it's always better to include pictures or GIFs to show people. Don't tell people, show people. And you've almost done it with upstairs here. You've almost done a good showing, but this doesn't show people anything. This just shows people sucking air out of the bag. Have you got this product? Because if you do, film yourself packing in some shirts, sucking out the water, sucking out the air, and closing the bag. Job done. Okay, now with your promise. Your promise is huge. The promise is one of the main reasons, the main ways that you're going to get trust from anybody coming to your website. You need to make a big deal out of this. And I would prefer, I know it's not necessarily in the course or the template, my personal preference is to put a nice, beautiful big seal there. Nice, big seal to assure people that you got this. You got this. This is my guarantee to you. And I know it sounds corny, but the better your seal, the more trust you show people, right? Even though you can get these seals anywhere, it makes a difference when people see it when they're in the buying mode. That's just my 2 cents. All right. So, built-in vacuum system, TSA lock. I don't see much about the TSA lock. I don't see it up here. I don't see it shown. So that's probably something that needs to be looked at. If I can't see it, you probably want to like even not say it. It needs to be shown to me. Airline approved carry-on, shipping Australia-wide, cool. Can the vacuum compression pack be used for activities other than travel? Yes. I mean, that's a good question. I don't think that should be your first. That should probably be your last. How easy is it to use the vacuum compression system? The compression system is designed to be user-friendly. Simply place your items in the compression department, close the compartment, and activate the built-in vacuum pump. Process is quick and straightforward. Great. That should be first. Is it comfortable to wear for extended periods? Good. How does the vacuum compression feature work? Good. And is it water resistant? Good. So the other questions that I'd like you to answer is this battery operated? If so, how long does the battery last? That would probably be really important. Can I use this like on the go? Once I've done this, how do I redo it when I'm traveling? Answer those kind of questions. All right, so what I'm going to do now, for some reason, is there 2 reviews? It's doubling up on your reviews here. I think you've actually somehow included looks reviews twice in the theme. That's a little weird. All right. I hope that helps. I hope that wasn't too harsh. It's getting to the right direction. but it needs something else in here. Okay, it just needs a little bit, one more extra coat of lacquer to give it a bit of polish. I think is what we need to sell this. And the thing is, this is not a cheap bloody product, and that's a great thing. I think your product selection is amazing. I think someone could very easily spend $240 on this. And the great thing is, at this price, with this kind of profit margin, you could spend up to $100 on Facebook ads, make a sale, and have $100 spare, right? This is high ticket drop shipping. I love it. I think it's great. So good job on the product selection. But to sell high ticket, and you're probably wondering why am I coming down so hard on this? To sell high ticket, it takes extra polish, as Damon will tell you. All right, Bill, you're nearly there, buddy. One more round of updates, I think. All right, Brooke. Purify You tap water. All right, let's take a look. I think this is another high ticket one, right? Purify You. What's going on here? Is this right? Okay, this is the front website. I don't love the logo, by the way. It's good to start. At least it is clean, but it's not exciting at all. So I'd probably consider hitting up what's it called? Hitting up Canva and having a good work there on your logo. Let's have a look at the water filter. I think this is better. This is the link, right? Is this what you want me to look at? Products tap filter. Tap filter. Well, your tap filter is broken. We don't have any, for some reason, there's no images on this one. And it's a wall of text, which is definitely not going to convert at all. You're making it very difficult for someone to buy this because no one wants to read unless it's small chunks of text. The shower filter is a bit better. Is this what you want me to review? If you're there, Brooke, just let me know. I will give it a bit of a review. So I really don't like when we start things like, are you concerned about the quality of your shower water and how it affects you? Not really. I'm not, I don't care. But there are some reasons down here why you should, right? We believe true wellness starts with water. Discover your exceptional 25-stage water shower filtration designed to enhance your skin, hair, and your overall well-being. This is effectively done by okay. Now you're talking some things. Reduce chlorine, fluoride, rust, heavy metals, and other common impurities from your tap water. So what you haven't done here is you haven't triggered my fears. That's the word, triggered. You haven't triggered my fears. With a product like this, we need to put the fear of God into somebody. You are poisoning your skin and your body with too much chlorine, too much fluoride, rust, and other heavy metals and impurities in your tap water. That's how I would start this. And then I would go on to cite studies and even news reports done about the impurities in our water, the cancer-causing agents in our water. Because the first thing you need to do when you sell a product like this is teach somebody. And teaching someone is not done by, are you concerned? It's more done with, did you know? Oh, sorry, not did you know, but you know, going straight for the jugular with tap water is impure. You are poisoning yourself, kind of thing. Okay. Now, in terms of the product image, it's hard to read this text. It's not the nicest looking product image because it's very dark. Improved dry skin and acne, contributes to reducing dry hair and discoloration, supports body detoxification, removes night. I mean, this sounds like you should be attaching this to your body. You need to bring this back to the water. So it's more like creates soft water for improved dry skin and acne. Reduces impurities for better hair care and strengthening. removes toxins from the water so that it supports body detoxification, that kind of thing. Enhance your shower with Purify You Premium Shower Filter to detoxify your water and elevate your daily routine. It installs in seconds, curating a balanced shower routine that both cleanses and nourishes. No, I'd say more like, I like how you said this, okay, hold on. This filter installs in seconds and can be installed by anybody. Within seconds, you'll be filtering and eliminating fluoride, chlorine, and other impurities from your water. And this is going to, I'd bring it back to, this is going to nourish your family, or it's going to shield your family from toxic chemicals that are within our water. That's what I'd say. Shield your family from toxic chemicals that are in our water. Don't talk about balanced shower routines or anything like that. This isn't going to do any of that. Bring it back to what it actually does. It purifies the water. It can be installed in seconds by anybody. And most importantly, it looks nice. Look at this. It looks like a nice, beautiful, premium shower head. Tell people it looks nice. That's absolutely a good feature of this product. It's gorgeous. It doesn't look like a big plastic piece of crap. It fits on any tap. It can be done by anybody. I hope that helps. Damon, you're going to set this up to test it? Yeah, perfect. I think you got a good product. I think you got your heart in the right idea. You're almost there. It's just missing that sharpness. All right. So hopefully you can take some of that, Brooke, rework this page, and show it to me on Thursday. I would love to do it again. Okay. Dylan, you've launched your website and your ads. You've done 1K in sales in the first week and a conversion rate of 2.5%. Holy crap, that's fantastic. Congratulations, Dylan. Most orders are only for your primary, which suggests you have to adjust your secondary. Perhaps. Let's take a look. Okay, Etsy. Etsy.com.au. Can you confirm what your product is? Is it the rolling knife sharpener? I guess it is. Okay. Now I do actually like your logo. I like that a lot. Yes, it's just a text logo, but it's more than that. It's got 2 bits of color, same color as your add to cart, similar kind of hue to what I see in your product images here. It's kind of nice because it's a kitchen store. It kind of works. I like that. Okay. Product image. It's a good product image, but I do think this is stronger because I can see what you're doing with this one. This one's prettier for sure, but this product image is a bit stronger because I immediately know that I'm here for a knife sharpener. So I'd make this one your first image. I'd make this one your second image. This is beautiful, easy to use, sharpen in seconds, effortless slicing, free delivery, 5,000 customers. Beautiful. Terrific. Great images. This makes me want to get one, to be honest. Okay. Easily sharpen any knife. Enjoy precise sharpening, razor sharp edges in seconds. $89. Did you know that majority of Australians are cooking with dull knives every time they prepare meals in the kitchen? Introducing the Etsy Rolling Knife Sharpener. Instantly improve the sharpness of your knife in your kitchen and will ignite your culinary passion. That can be so much better. I love the fact that you're selling like $1,000 worth of these in the first week. and your copy is very dull. I love that because you can do a lot here with this. Your image here is fantastic. Diamond disc to maximize sharpness. Effortlessly roll your way to a sharper knife. 2 powerful magnets built for Aussie kitchens. That's a really, really good image. Well done. As for the text, I think you need to make this a little more like, it's not more of a did you know, okay? More of a, this is appealing to the types of people who have these types of knives. I'm one of these people. I love cooking. And I love my knives. I love the fact my wife went out for my birthday. She bought me a beautiful set of the high ticket Japanese knives. And keeping them sharp is a pleasure. I think your competition in this is those crappy knives, tools that you hold on and do this. So what is the difference between those tools and this tool? I think this is better for your knife, right? And I think superior performance, precision sharpening. I think you need to tell me, why is this better than using any of those other crappier systems? Will this make my knives last longer? Will this give me a sharper edge without risking cutting myself? If it was the case, and I'm not saying this is, like, I don't know this product very well, but if it was the case that this particular product could sharpen my knife but not ruin the blade in the process, that would be a huge selling point. I'll have to see your ad. Can you show me your ad? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go and find your ad. I just want to see if I can glean any bits of information out of there that are gonna help in this situation. Eatsy. All right, here we go.
Want in on a sharpening trick? Take a Sharpie and mark the whole edge of the knife. Grab the magnetic holder, and I'm gonna try the 20-degree angle. Attach to the blade, rolling sharpener with the diamond disc. I'm getting some of the edge, but that's not what we're going for. Let's switch to the 15-degree side. Yeah, that's nice. You can see where it's sharpened the mark away from the edge. Get sharp knives every time. Want in on a sharpening trick?
That's a great ad, by the way.
And that's as clean of a slice as we can get.
This sharpener is one of the best and most innovative sharpeners that I've ever seen. It's super easy to use. It's really effective.
You can see we went right through it, no problem. Took the top right off that thing.
Got it.
Sunday morning.
Got it. All right. This thing makes cooking easier. That's what this does. This makes your knives sharper, makes cooking easier, and actually makes cutting things safer. When your knife is razor sharp, you don't need to put pressure cutting downwards, and that makes it easier to cut objects that are otherwise going to be harder to cut, making this a whole process of cooking quicker, easier, and more pain-free. This tool allows you to have the perfect edge on your knife that allows you to do those magic tricks of throwing that up and cutting that potato on the knife. Now, how you get better results on your store, my friend, I'm getting excited because this is cool, is putting that GIF on your store if you can. And if you can't, go make that. Go and record yourself throwing something in the air and have it come down on the knife in a really good angle. Popping that GIF on your store, that's going to drive your conversions insane. How else I would do it? Your reviews are really good. It'd be really great to kind of sprinkle in some zazz in some reviews, and there are ways you can do that that look really, really good. You know, I don't want to pinpoint anyone in particular, but Damon's website always does a great job of doing that. Not saying this to do the same thing, but you got to figure out a nice way of putting your reviews visibly up here in the mix. I think that would really help. I'll give you an example of how I do it, and I'm not saying do it like me because I'm actually in the process of redoing my entire website. But I will have a similar thing on my website, right? So I have down here, I sprinkle in reviews into my text, into the reading points. And I do that in a visual way to break up the text. Now I've seen it done better. I've seen it with these beautiful images that look like Facebook comments or like a verified review stamp. I think Looks even does it really nicely. But if you could do that in your actual landing page, it would really help. Where are you? Hold on a second. All right, what else we got? Yeah, those are my 2 bits of feedback. You need GIFs, and a great way of showing those types of videos too. If you want a good way of showing this type of thing, use an app called Tolstoy. Tolstoy is it's a beautiful app that how do you describe this? It puts videos on your landing page, and they load up smoothly, exceptionally fast. And they look amazing in their little things. It's almost like having your website that looks a lot like what's it called? What's that? What TikTok? It looks like TikTok, which is really cool. They load up just like TikTok, and they got the buy buttons in the videos. Having a few 10-second clips of you cutting stuff really finely, or breaking stuff on not breaking stuff, but cutting stuff on the knife. Yeah, that's gonna look amazing with Tolstoy. What else can I recommend? So I'd love to invite you to, if you wanted to show me your back end. That sounds pretty rude, but show me the back end of Shopify, because I would have some suggestions. I did see a pop-up here, right? And it's probably not going to pop up for me now. Let me open up in a new incognito window. Hold on a second. I'll share my incognito window here. I think that's this one. All right, so I am waiting a while for the pop-up to pop up, and it's not popped up yet. There we go. Get 10% off. Enter your email address and get 10% off your order. So what you're taking a whole $9 off this price point if I get this. One of the things you want to do, if you've found that you've got a good product and this is selling quite easily and you're making a profit, you want to try and find out if 10% off is the right offer to be giving people. Now, you don't do this until you've made sure that you get sales. You could start testing another pop-up and another welcome series that gives people $5 off. And the reason this has worked for me in the past for a few stores, $5 does sound more impressive than 10% because it's a sharp number. It's a whole number. I said sharp because I'm looking at knives. It's a whole number, and quite often that can be more enticing than 10%. But if someone uses a $5 voucher, it actually gives you an extra $5 per order. So I'll take $5 in the pocket if you want to give me $5 every time someone makes an order. That's an idea there. If your pop-up here, if this is giving you less than 5 to 7% sign-up rate, you might want to consider your images here because they're a little bit hard to figure out what's going on. Whereas a close-up like this might be a better image in that pop-up. And another idea for your pop-up is whether or not that's even the right system for you. So if you are doing quite well and you're wondering, okay, how do I take things further? How you take things further is by getting an increased rate of emails. So for me, I'm getting like hundreds of emails a day on my store. And the reason I'm getting hundreds of emails per day is I'm using an app called Wheelio, which I'm going to show you right now. Wheelio is really cool. This works for some niches, but not all niches. And I always show people Wheelio because I do love it. It pulls out a spinning wheel out of the left side of the screen when somebody has scrolled a certain amount of scroll or has been on my website for more than 15 seconds, or most importantly, when someone goes to leave my website, it triggers off. It grabs their attention and says, hey, how would you like to get a free prize? And if the prizes on your wheel look good enough, you can see here I've got 50% off, $100 gift voucher. If the prices look enticing enough, people will give you their email. And if you look at what's happening here, I have an 11% conversion rate on emails, which means for every 100 people who go to my website, 11 of them give me their email list. And what do I do with that? Well, this is where your Klaviyo jumps in, right? This is where if you can get a higher conversion rate on your emails, everything starts to become easier, because you can start to have my Buy or Die is my welcome series. Obviously, you give me your email, you go in the welcome series, but more importantly, if you just browse a product and I've got your email, I'm going to send you an email. And you can see here my browse abandonment. This is just people who have viewed a product and did not add that product to cart. I have sent 250,000 emails. I have a 50% open rate on those, 7.1% click rate on those, and I have $127,000 in sales just from my abandoned cart. So that's why it is so vitally important, if you're doing quite well, to really look at is your landing page, is that pop-up, is that the best you can do? And I'm not telling you that Wheelio is going to be the best. I know for a fact Damon has had exceptionally good responses from his pop-up on Klaviyo. He's put a lot of work into making his Klaviyo pop-ups really look beautiful. But I'm a bit more lazy, and my design skills aren't as good. So I go with Wheelio because to me it does the best job it can do for the minimal amount of effort, which is right up my alley for everything. That's my motto. The best thing you can do with a minimal effort. And you can see, so the other thing that's really important, so I've got browse abandonment there, right? So if I've got your email, you've entered it into the Wheelio, and even if you've browsed products before, you've given me your email, I will still know you've browsed products. I'm still going to send you those products back. That's browse abandonment. And then if we have a look at like abandoned cart, where are we? Abandoned cart. Abandoned cart trigger. This was actually a new automation that I started in 2024. It's already made $50,000 US. It's like 70, 80,000 Australian just from abandoned cart. The reason why this is working for me is because I'm getting so many emails at the front. At the start of someone's intention of buying my product, when they're fresh off my ads, they're really intensive on looking at this. I ask them for the email. And as you saw with browse abandon, that was 150 grand. My abandoned cart is another 50 grand on top of that. 50 grand. Most of you get abandoned carts. Oh, everyone does. Everyone gets abandoned carts. Most of you don't get the emails beforehand, and you can't send an email to someone who's abandoned their cart if you don't have their email. So the most important thing that most of you can be doing is not focusing so much on ads that are probably doing really, really well. If your click-through rate on your ads is above 1.5%, if your cost per click on your ads is around about $2 or less, your ads are pretty good. So the only things you should be concentrating on will be your landing page, if you're not getting add to carts, and most importantly, your email, your email intake, your pop-up, your conversion rate on email addresses, and your conversion rate on the emails that you send. And if you're not getting open rates like I am, of like say my Buy or Die around 40% open rates, and my abandoned carts 50 to 75% open rates, if those don't look like your open rates when you look at your Klaviyo, then you probably have an email delivery problem. And you probably need to go down and have a look through the Klaviyo documentation. What do I need to do to my domain name? What are the DKIM settings? What are the other settings that I need to apply to my domain name in order to bring my open rate up? One of the other tricks that I'll give you guys as well, while we're on the email side of things, is I'll just show you my browse abandonment real quick. And this kind of goes into all things, especially for Damon, for you. This is a little thing for you. Whenever I'm running a campaign, or especially in the early days of starting a business, when I'm running a campaign or when I have automations that are running, my goal here, of course, is to get a sale, because you want your emails to work and bring you money and give you sales. But the bigger goal here at the early stages of building a store is actually to build trust with Google and Apple and Microsoft email servers. Because if you don't build that trust with them, then your emails don't get delivered, or they get delivered into the spam folder, or they get delivered into the promotions folder. And my emails mostly get delivered right into the damn inbox. It's amazing. And how did I do that? Well, have these. The first email that I send you for my abandoned cart and my abandoned browse, is there anything I can help you with? Is there a question that you have that I didn't answer? This is so important, because this has helped me build a website that answers all the questions people had when they were buying a diamond painting kit. You may look at my website and think, damn, that's a lot of words, Chris. That's a lot of this, Chris. That's a lot of options, Chris. Yes, it's a lot of things. But the reason why I know it converts is because I've had people ask me questions. And then I always think, how can I answer that question on my page? And more importantly, in my early days, having people reply to my emails built me a ton of trust with those email servers. And that's the secret to getting big open rates. And big open rates are the secret to getting much more mileage out of your email system. And that, getting more mileage out of your email system, that's your secret sauce for actually getting lower cost per purchases on Facebook. Rant finished. Rant finished. All right. I hope that helps. Man, you show me a good store with a good product and some good sales, and I can go off the deep end. All right. Jess. Aqua Glow filters. Let's take a look. And just so you know, Jess, I've only just started, a lot of other people trying to test this water filter out. I just started noticing that lately. Okay, Aquaglow filters. What were you asking? Would love my thoughts on your products. Was struggling to find low-cost complementary items that make sense to your main product. Okay. And your ads. All right, let's take a look at your ads first. Elite Relief. Okay, what is this?
If your back pain is starting to get unbearable, then stop and listen to this. Started suffering with lower back pain, and it was really starting to interfere with my day-to-day life. I came across this spell developed by a top chiropractor. It works by using double compression technology and by relieving pressure off of your sciatic nerve to stop irritation and further damage, allowing your body to heal. So easy to wear and incorporate into your daily routine, so you can go about doing your daily activities without discomfort or pain. It's also anti-slip, so it stays in place, allowing your body to move freely and confidently.
Pretty cool.
If your back pain is starting to get unbearable.
Yeah, okay, that's cool, because that's a lot of people obviously have back pain, and this is a nice, easy to buy, easy to use system to help.
Pain is starting to get unbearable, then stop and listen to this. Started suffering with lower back pain, and it was really starting to interfere with my day-to-day life. I came across.
That's cool. Yeah, both these ads are great. That's fantastic. Copy is a bit boring, to be honest. I don't know why all of a sudden everyone's giving me really boring copy. Look, to give you guys a bit of a view into my copy, that I always go to this. It's not exciting. It's not, too different. It's just selling point. Sorry, it's like what this is with an offer, selling points. Good review. Unique, like why us? Why my brand? More reviews. That's it. So, what problems this solves? Review. Unique selling points. Review. But this is like, and this isn't just to pinpoint you, Jess. I've just seen this a lot lately. This is like half an ad. Where's the rest of it? We need to give it some like meat and potatoes in there. If that makes sense. All right, in terms of your product, I didn't see that on here. Is this the right website for this? Maybe you're going to reply down here. You found a store in Facebook ads library. They're selling ads for 3 months, selling the shower mat. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. The comments made me confused. I don't know how I got confused, but I can't see the comment that I got those notions off anyway. Okay. Cool product though, nonetheless. Cool product. Okay, Jess. You changed to the new theme, so there's a few changes on the landing page to show the filter. You've added a new product for the upsell. It's a quick dry shower mat. If I can have a look at the website and please give you feedback. Okay, quick dry shower mat. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like the shower mat. I like it because it looks sleek. So the only thing is, Jess, if even though this is probably going to be an upsell, you're going to have to find imagery to show the sizes, or have some sort, like, you're going to have to say how big this one is. If you can say how big this one is, like this is a medium 80 by 80, great. And then your sizes should have a cm on them so that people know that these aren't inches. Now I know that your website is Australian. That's going to throw people off. You're just going to spoon feed them. Absorb water in seconds, prevent slipping and fall, keep bathrooms. Yeah, this is actually a very good product. And I don't know if you can squeeze any more out of that, but I think 64 is a very reasonable price. Maybe even more. Maybe like 80 bucks, because this thing looks great. I wouldn't say, are you tired of a slippery wet bathroom floor? I'd say, danger, Will Robinson. Or something better than that. Slippery and wet bathroom floors are the leading cause of accidents in the bathroom. The rest is great. Perfect. You got your guarantee there. Yeah, no, that's looking good. All right. In terms of your website, Aquaglow filters. I love your logo. It's great. Colors are good. I think in this type of store, don't be afraid to add more products. Your competitors around 65 bucks, fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm not saying to change it. It's just, I just thought it was a well-priced ad. Sorry, well-priced product. I'd pay that money, so good job. I love the 50% off on the image here. Showing my age. To be fair, I never once watched that TV show. My dad used to say that a lot, so I'm not that old. Alright. I love that. Oh, I love these two. They are so easy to read. You've got my circle technique. Fantastic. For those of you who are watching for the first time or the 20th time, I always say to you guys, wherever possible, have an image with a red circle. It just draws your attention. Even if it's the second image, makes you want to click it. And if this is this could also be a Facebook ad. You could just take this image and this could be a Facebook ad. And everything you've got there is great. Removes toxins, better skin and hair, install in seconds, cartridge lasts 6 months. Beautiful, great job. Australian tap water contains cancer-causing chemicals. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Aquaglow filters out 95% of toxins, improves skin and hair. Look, Jess, in my view, I know it's not in the course. The course is here to teach you guys to get to this point. At this point, Damon shows your age, it sure does. Jess, at this point, I wouldn't be afraid to put, say, 4 or 5 different selling points here. This thing can do more than that. So, by all means, if you need a few more selling points, pop them up in there. Did you know daily showers? Get rid of the did you know. Just say daily showers expose you to toxins that could be secretly damaging your skin and hair. I think when we make things too much of a question, and everyone seems to do this lately, giving it as a question, it softens the blow. And we're not here to soften the blow. We're here to be like, your tap water is killing you. Buy my filter. A new study has found millions of Australians have been exposed to cancer-causing chemicals in their tap water. Our Aquaglow shower purifier ensures the highest level of filtration, reducing over 95% of heavy metals like copper and lead, and even chloride, which can damage your skin, hair. Like lead does more than that. Like lead actually gets absorbed in your skin. Some of these other chemicals do as well. So one of the things people might be thinking coming into this, be like, hey, you know, look, I've got a tap water filter, or I only drink bottled water because I know the tap water is bad. They might not realize that actually showering in this water isn't the best for you either. So teach them that. I love your image here. Feel the difference from your first shower. Improve. Oh, that's great. That is how we do it. Built for Australian homes, quick and easy installation. Yes. Simply upgrade your shower with the Aqua Glow Shower Purifier to enjoy cleaner, healthier water. Yeah. Fantastic. This is amazing, Jess. Good job. Now, a warning for anyone else who's running the water filter. Jess has been running this for a while. Like, this isn't her first go at running this. If you're coming into this and going, you know what, Jess has got it right. I'm going to take everything from her store and just copy that and it's going to work. I wouldn't. You don't know it's going to work. Okay? Make sure you don't just blindly copy other people's websites and take that and copy it over. If you like what someone else has done, learn from it, change it, adapt it, and expand on it, okay? Just blatantly copying and pasting, it's a bad idea. It's never worked for me. I have never once completely copied someone else's website. I've done it before. I mean, I'm not here telling you guys I've been a perfect saint. I've done it before. It's never once worked for me. Never once. You have to go through the process yourself. You have to go through the testing. You have to learn from my feedback on your websites, and then most importantly, take that feedback and make sure it's correct by sending traffic to your website and analyzing that traffic and making changes and whittling your website down to close to a masterpiece like Jess has here. Jess, you found a page from Freedom who took your pictures and also your text, but they asked them to delete it. Yeah, cool. I would too. You can, if you take someone's text, and that Jess is being polite there. If you take someone's text or take someone's images, they can actually go to Shopify and do a DMCA strike on you, and they can actually get you banned. Like, get you personally banned from Shopify for the rest of your life. I know because, for one, it's happened to me, and for two, I've done it myself. So, look, we've all been guilty of getting overly complacent with copying from other people's websites. In my experience, early on in my career when I was in my Shopify store, I was taking Disney designs and Warner Brothers designs, specifically Harry Potter designs, and I was selling them as crafting kits. And you can bet Disney and Warner Brothers were not very happy with that, and I had letters from lawyers, and I was lucky. I was lucky to get letters from lawyers because I didn't get banned. So I was able to rectify the situation, take all those images down, and from that point onwards, I made sure every single image I had on my website was something that I designed or I paid someone specifically to design from scratch. So please, guys, protect yourselves, be careful. And also, like, just blindly copying, while we're on the copying tangent, blindly copying from somebody else, it doesn't teach you the why. It doesn't teach you why does this work. And you know what? If you haven't got the ad to back it up, if you don't understand the actual clear quality selling point that you should be making across your conversion chain from your ad to your landing page to your emails, it's probably not going to work for you. And you're going to be sitting there going, you know what? I copied that site. Why isn't it converting? It's the other things you've missed. It's the other things. All right. Fantastic work, Jess. That is looking really good. I would love to see your Facebook results if you wanted to share them, or if you wanted to give me a look at your ads. Emily, I'll come back to your question in a second. I'll just finish all the website reviews and then I'll answer the ones about the products. Awesome. I can't wait to see your new ads. So we're up to Elite Essentials. Elite Essentials. Ah, this is interesting. Did I review this the other day? I think I may have. All right. Hey Chris, we made a few changes from last week on your product description. Wondering if I could have a read. Yep, let's have a read. Any advice? Hold on a second. also asking your advice because the agent was your contact and you have worked with forever. What is your advice on pursuing still with the agent as eBay bottle is saying? Okay, good question. Well, let's talk about the agent for a sec. So Austin is advising anybody who's just starting out to not do the agent and to go and use the eBay. And the reason for that is very simple. You get faster deliveries with eBay for sure. Our idea and our concept with the agent, we were hoping this would work out. We wanted, because Austin's big thing is the way that Austin's built and had success with his businesses has always been shipping from Australia to Australians. Now, I come at this from a completely different angle. I ship worldwide and I target countries that haven't had the products that I'm selling necessarily, and I ship to them relatively fast. And the way that I have my supplier shipping my products is just shipping from China and just saying we're shipping from China, not trying to hide anything, so that the actual tracking number does get updated very quickly. It'll be like, hey, we've packed your order. Hey, it's gone off to shipping. Hey, it's been shipped. Hey, it's landed in Australia. Hey, it's delivering to Australia Post. Then it's in your street. And it's in your house. And because the updates happen quite regularly, no one really complains. What we tried to do for the Freedom Club is not have the tracking update until it hit the Australian shore, and that didn't really work out very well. And it wasn't really what Austin wanted for his course. So he's now, of course, saying to everyone, just go back to the way things were. There are many people in this course who have made a ton of money just doing that off eBay. Like, I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars a month. I saw a guy the other day, he's making 2-3K a day doing this in profit, just selling off eBay. Now, for me personally, I would prefer for my websites like to do the thing that I personally have done in the past, which is use my agent and have shipping from him. Now, if you want to still use the agent, I'd first recommend really thinking about this carefully. If the product you want can only come from the agent and you really want to sell that, I can help you out. And if he's not responding, it's nothing personal. They're just having a problem with WhatsApp. So if you're not getting any response from the agent and you still want to use them, send me a private message. Let me know. Let me know your mobile phone number. And I'd actually prefer to set you up with a conversation with them on Skype, because I know that Skype communication works really, really well. Just give me 1 second here. One second. Oh, it's all good. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Skype communication works really well. So if that communication has broken down, let me know. I will hook you up with a new conversation, or I will set you up in Skype with my supplier, and you'll be able to talk with them from there and go deal with them that way. They're much more responsive on Skype, and things happen a lot quicker. So if that is you, and you definitely don't want to go down the eBay road, or your product's not available, just let me know and I'll see if I can help you out, and I can definitely give you some feedback on that whole side of things. But yes, I'm still using my agent, and I probably will never stop personally. All right. Having said that, for everyone who's just getting started, and this is also, if this is your first time selling, and if this is your 50th time selling, if you're starting a new store and you've got your product on eBay, go with that. Just go with that. Test it out first. Get some customers. Get some volume going, okay? If you want another solution for shipping, there's many solutions out there, not just my agent, many other great solutions. Another solution that you can look at if you are getting volume is shipping from an agent. Any agent, my agent would be great. Any other agent's fine too. You can actually have a bulk shipment of a whole crate come in, and you can go to a shipping agent like, I can't remember the name of them now. I think they're called ShipStation. They have a warehouse in Australia. You deliver your items to them. They unpack your crate. They pack your items for your Australian customers, and they ship them off within Australia. And it takes three days of shipping. Yes, there's added cost to that, but you get your products cheaper in bulk from an agent. So, wherever you are, if you're interested, you can PM me and I'll tell you how it works, and you can decide if that's what you want to do or not. In terms of your products, let's have a look. What were you saying? Yeah, so you got bottle is selling for $30. 3 times markup doesn't make any sense. You're right. No one would spend $100 on a bottle. Nobody. $55? Hopefully you're going to get sales for $55. The question I have for you is, Kayla, comms would be good, but Skype would be good. Yeah, I think, Kayla, I think $87 is way too much for the bottle. I mean, look at it, it's not that special. No one's buying these for $87. This is literally a $20 bottle from Kohl's or from Woolworths with a little attachment on top. I hope you can sell these for $55. If you are getting sales, let me know, because you could possibly bump it up to maybe $59, but even that's going to be pushing it. This might be a cool product, and your website it's nice. It's a nice enough website, but this might not be the product that makes people go, yeah, I need that in my life. Delivery does not include the hoops. But don't you need the hoops? So you got to have magnetic hoops on your... Now I'm really confused. And if I'm confused, that means someone's not going to buy this. So have you got to attach this hoop to your phone, and you got to stick it on there, but you don't sell the hoops? It comes with them. It didn't say that on the image though. That's the only thing. Compatible with old devices, delivery does not include hoops. Very confusing. The text is pretty good. I don't know about this one. I don't want to discourage you from testing, because I might have some strong thoughts whether or not a product might work. But I can tell you, I've told people in the past that I don't think it's a great product, only to have my ass handed to me that the product sold really, really well. And of course, as a dropshipper, I've had many products that I thought would sell great that didn't sell at all. So even though I have strong opinions, I will tell you when I've seen other people try to sell it and not be successful. I will absolutely tell you then. I haven't seen anyone selling this product. I have no idea whether or not this will work. So the only thing you can do is just run some ads and give it a good test. That's the only thing you can do, and I would highly recommend it. All right. In terms of the website, I've still got questions that need answering. If this is not true, take this image out. It'd be great to have a GIF file in here of actually placing the item. One of the things that does worry me is the weight of a phone against an empty bottle is going to be dangerous, and you could smash your phone. So that does concern me. But the website itself, there's not enough here to make me convert. The problem that you're solving is not enough to make me convert, and there's definitely not enough examples of this being used to make me want it on the actual website itself. So with a bit of work, maybe it could be a good product page. However, I personally would probably be looking to put my efforts somewhere else. I do love your case here. It's a really cool case. But the case doesn't solve that many problems. And this whole course is about solving problems. And I'm not saying start again. We have absolutely had some amazing phone gadgets in these streams that solve problems. So keep digging. And I'm not saying get rid of these. If the supplier can supply them, you can sell them as another product. I just don't think you've sort of found your hero product just yet. All right. Okay. I'm going to pronounce this name. I got no idea how to do it. Jacques, I think, and Tash DeCock on Elite Relief with a reply here. Okay. Let me get your website up and running. Before we look at your website, I'm going to start with your ads. Ah, this is the one. This is the one from before. Cool. We've seen your ads. Your ads are great. Okay. Get 10% off. Enter your email and get 10%. Okay, fair. Oh, that's just the pop-up. What am I doing? Okay. Shop the sale. Elite Relief Premium Support Belt. Relieves back pain. Stop taking painkillers. You be careful with this. You probably can't say stop taking painkillers. That is an unrealistic expectation, and that's quite dangerous too. But you can say relieves back pain. Improves posture, stabilizes your spine. Comfortable with a non-slip design. Sizing. You probably want to have a size chart so that I know, like, do I measure my waist or measure my hips? I'm assuming I do. Look at your images here. Terrific image. Oh, that's cool too. So you can have it under your clothes. Are you one of the 80% who may encounter back pain? Don't say who may encounter. That's... I like what you're doing here. I like the actual question. But don't dismiss me with a may encounter. Are you one of the 80% of Australians who experiences bad back pain, sciatica, or SI joint pain? If you are, you're not alone. We know the comfort. We know that this discomfort is painful and it affects your daily activities. Okay, so you're really sort of coming in line with the person reading. Like, we get you. We know it's painful. We understand. That's why we've created our Elite Relief Premium Support Belt. Okay, it targets and alleviates lower back pain, sciatica, arthritis, and joint dysfunction by reducing inflammation and restoring natural flexibility. It improves posture. The rest is fine. Improves posture, stabilizes the spine. Pretty cool. I'm actually wondering if my wife would benefit from this. She gets sciatica. Simply wear the premium support belt throughout your day for lasting comfort and support. Its discreet design fits easily under the clothing. Great. Yep. Rest of it's fine. Just a little bit of a tweak there on the words, and you got yourself a pretty winning, I'd say, winning landing page. I can't wait to see how you go with this one. I don't love your logo, but it's fine. I just don't love it. It will do. Certainly launch with that. Good luck. I think it's going to do well. Okay. What else we got? That's Elite Relief. Was that the last of the landing pages? I think it was. Okay. I saw some other questions in here. Just let me find them. Oh, wait. The bub plug. Sorry, Ivan. I missed it. The bub plug. I like your... well, I don't love your logo. It's different. But I don't like the black. If this is for the children, then not quite there. Okay, transforming the role of parenthood. Shop the sale. Let's take a look. What's your hero product? Is it Bub Safety Steps? Or the backpack? I assume it's the backpack. Okay, cool product. Sarah White. Hey Chris, wondering, do I think $100 is too expensive for your primary product? No. There are many people in this chat here today who are selling expensive items and doing well. It can be easier to get a sale when the item is cheaper, for sure. But if you can get a 2 or a 3% conversion rate and your product is $100 from the supplier and you can sell it for $300, so you get a 3-to-1 product price, that's what I would consider high ticket, and you can do really well from that. Ah, sorry. Jax was asking about complementary products. Which one was yours, Jax? Elite Relief. One sec. Nope. Elite Relief. Ivan, I'll finish yours in a second. Just looking at the complimentaries are great. The sock's not going to sell very well. I do like your style though, and how you got the second image out looks great. Oh yeah, these aren't going to sell very particularly well either. No, I mean maybe you'll have to test these. Honestly, I don't find this exciting, and I wear inner soles because I have bad posture on my legs. That's not particularly exciting for me. That's pretty cool. That I like. That's a good secondary. Lumbar support, great. You've got some butt support for seats, fantastic. You're heading in the right direction there. All right, Ivan. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the Bubs backpack. This does look pretty cool. It is still early days, but this is a pretty decent product. On-the-go convenience, built-in nappy change pad, ultra storage bottle with warming compartments. Okay. I guess that's what that thing there is. That's the change pad, yeah? It's actually pretty cool. It's very convenient. Built-in nappy pad. Ultra storage bottle with warming compartments. Warming compartments too? What does that even mean? Okay. I'd start off the sentence here with something like, parenting a baby is hard. And that's why we made it easier. Our Bubs backpack is compact and convenient nappy backpack with built-in changing station for on-the-go Aussie families. Next paragraph. This multifunctional backpack seamlessly transforms into a comfortable bed, ensuring your baby can nap or rest anywhere. Next paragraph. And say, don't forget, to change that, don't forget how convenient it is for those on-the-go napping changes. So I reword this. And change your baby's nappy anywhere on the go in a convenient, safe thing. When on trips, outings, or simply for a quick nappy change, our Bubs backpack combines practicality with comfort, making parenting easier and more enjoyable, and has been used by over 10,000 Aussies already. Great. Yeah, mate, you're on the right track here. I think what would be great for this would be a GIF of pulling the backpack out, putting the things in. We've also said bottle warming compartments, but we didn't really talk about that much afterwards. I want to know more about that. Does it actually warm it, or is it like, does it just keep them warm? I assume it just keeps them warm because I don't see any batteries or warming thing. I'd want to know. Oh, excuse me, yawning. We've got the size, we've got the material. I think if you could take in a lot of the other feedback that I've given a lot of the other websites today and pop it into into this landing page and work on this, I think you're heading in the right direction, my friend. And I think this is a good product for a good price. So I'll be keen to have a look at this product when you're done, for sure. Absolutely. All right. So that's all the website reviews done. We had one question here. Okay, two questions here from Emily. Do I have any thoughts on products for the pet niche? You have to change products and you'd like to stay in the pet niche, but you're having some problems. I do have some thoughts. Ivan, every product has a problem that can be solved, so it's hard to really pinpoint a main product. Now, this is a good product. This is a good. I think you can make this work because it looks neat. It looks like any other bag, but it can do this, and that is the unique selling point. That is the hero part of this product. I haven't seen many products that can do that are just a bag. And I'm just thinking, like, pop that out wherever you need to, like on the grass, in the car, on the back seat. Like, there are times when you need to do an emergency change. this is really going to help. It'll keep your baby, confined enough while you do it, and a little bit private, but also, off any yucky surface or anything. So I think this is good. I think it's a good start. 9 products. Well, if you're doing the freedom way of things, it's enough. You should only really be focusing on 1 primary product and 2 complementary products. But in my personal opinion, it's great to have options on your website. It's great. I personally think it's amazing to have options. And some of these options are pretty good. So no, I don't think it's too much. I think it's just enough. It allows you then to quickly test your complementary products and decide which one's going to be the most profitable and which one's going to get the most conversions. That's the most important thing. Okay, and talking about products. Who was the question? One sec, let me scroll up and try and find it. Emily, pet niche. All right. Sarah, you have a couple of questions. Can I see a message? Yeah. Can you send me a message? Absolutely, you can send me a message. You're a little stuck on your products. They are good, but you're unsure and have a few concerns. You don't know if you're worrying for no reason. Yeah, no problem, Sarah. Send me a message. I'll be happy to respond. Ivan, the car pillow has an existing logo. Let me just double check that. Look, is that a famous logo? If it is, that might be a problem. If it's not, no problem. In my opinion. All right. Now to answer that question about pet care products, what we should be looking for pet care products. Well, we go to AliExpress. What am I looking for if I was starting a pet care business? Not the car seat cover for sure. Everyone tries to sell the car seat cover. The pet products that I've seen that works are pet products that are existing things that we've all seen, but when you see them in a video or an image, it makes you go, oh, right? So pet water fountains, I think, are a great thing, but it's got to be a good one. It can't just be one of this plasticky crap, or it can't be like pet cams. Like, you can get all that sort of stuff, but this looks nice. That looks nice. That is a great product for your pet care store. It is overwhelming. 100%. Half of the skill in this game is learning to pick the right products. Pet water, I think that's great. Pet games. You had an orthopedic bed but can't find ones without labels? Here's the thing. One of the reasons why I use my supplier. I can find a product and he can put a new label on there. He's got people who can sew. That's always a good thing. But then the other thing of that is you'll be shipping from China, which takes longer. So that's a whole other ball game. Creative interactive pet ball. That might be a good idea. Let's have a look at this. I mean, depending if you're going for cats or dogs.
像这样轻轻按一下，再放到地上，你的小猫就能得到一个能追能跑、会不规则运动的智能遛猫球。关键它还能自动避障，就算钻到角落或床底下，它也会自己跑出来。它能一直吸引小猫的注意力，没电了插上数据线就能充电。有了它都不用我陪猫咪玩了。
You've had some stuff saved for that, or I haven't seen an automatic pet feeder work. But pet toys, maybe. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. That kind of stuff can work really well. It's got to be something that makes you go, oh, I haven't seen it done that way before. Or, I didn't know they come in stainless steel. Or, that's a fantastic idea. That's a very good idea, Damon. And Damon's been selling a labeled product for a much higher markup, so he knows what he's talking about there. What else can we do? Now, if you're going from eBay, right? Some of the things you can do on eBay are pretty good too with pets. So we can do pet lounge. If you're going to be selling a pet thing, it's got to look different. And I think these little lounges here, I think these look great because no one has seen these in the pet stores. And they look like little sofas. They look so cute. So these could definitely work. If they are established brands, like, can you give me an example? Yeah, these look fantastic. You see how these dog lounges, they're just dog beds, but they're done in a new, unique way that makes you go, oh, that's what we're looking for with our pet products. Okay? Remember when those leashes first came out that could extend? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that kind of thing, like a new pet product. Yeah, show me a link to the thing that you're looking at, and I'll tell you what I think. Pet accessories. Let's have a look for accessories. Let's just see if I could spell accessories. The Paws brand. Well, give me a specific. What were you looking at specifically from the Paws brand? I've seen some people from Freedom ask to start using these steam brushes. I don't know if they're any good or not, but some people have asked us to use those on the stalls, and I've approved them. So there's steam brushes. There's of course the wireless fountain. The double litter cat mat. I've seen some people give these a try. That's not a bad idea. Don't know if it will sell. These are all brand new. What does the sofa bed problem solve? Well, it doesn't have to solve an earth-shattering problem. The problem that this solves is it looks freaking cute and it looks good in your house, and you want your pets to feel like they're part of the family. There are people out there. Okay, let's look at your luxury ortho bed. So you're saying this is the Paws brand, is it? This is the page, luxury pets orthopedic dog bed. I mean, Damon sells his mattress topper, but he's using someone else's mattress topper, and they love it because they get sales. You could easily edit this out to get rid of the logo on your website and still send this Paw brand. You still could. If this works out for you and you want to continue selling this, you could get it made. Like, you are just getting started. This could lead to bigger things if this does work. But I personally don't think this bed will sell. The reason why I don't think this bed will sell is it's $139. It's difficult for me to figure out the sizing options for this if I'm not at the actual pet store, and I can get this from the pet store really, really easily for the same price. Those are the reasons why I don't think this is great. Why I would prefer the sofa bed is because you can see the dog size on it, and you know, I have a little dog. It's going to fit on the sofa. Having that one size is a bit easier there. Selling multiple sizes for dogs is tricky. It's very tricky. I'd like... Oh, okay. So this does more. This increases airflow and soothes the joints. One of the things that you haven't done very well yet for this, though... I like that idea. orthopedic support for dogs. I like that, but it should be in the image here. It should be like, none of these images are really telling me yet how this is helping my dog with orthopedic problems, except for that. That should probably be your first image. And you know what? Why don't we find this? Maybe there's one that's not branded. Oh yeah, these guys have a big presence on eBay. No, you can sell these. Just take the logo off your website. These ones look really good. That looks interesting. That looks comfortable. With memory foam as well, yeah. This is what I would try. Oh, look, he's having a great time. Obviously, don't take the images. Okay, you can't use these images on your website. You can absolutely buy this yourself and take your own images. That looks exciting. That looks really, really comfortable. And you can't even see the logo at all. Oh, you can there. I would just use I'd used a Photoshop tool to just blur out that logo. That's all I would do. Does that help? I hope that helps. Okay. Chow Lee Jacob. You're in product selection and you was looking at the Bluetooth eye mask beanie. Do I have any thoughts on that? Yes. Don't sell it. Don't sell the Bluetooth eye mask at all. It was popular briefly 2-3 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, maybe even longer. It doesn't sell and you won't be profitable. So back to the drawing board on that one. A dog cooling beanbag? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Although, if it was my dogs, I'd end up with beans everywhere. Dog cooling beanbag. My dogs would love it until it was no more. I don't think dog beanbags are a particularly good idea for that reason. I don't know, very expensive too. $60 doesn't look that great. Is there an app for that? Yeah, Photoshop. There is a Photoshop app. As for how good it is on your phone, I'm not sure. If you've got a Mac, you can use Photoshop. There's like Photoshop Express, which you can use over the web, which is free. Photoshop Online, like the online Photoshop that's available free over the browser, is actually pretty good. That's really clever, Damon. Mentioning pause as a manufacturer means anyone who complains just didn't read enough. And you can say, look, we mentioned it on the website. We told you we're sending you pause. You know? If you sell enough of these too, there is no reason why you can't end up with a business relationship with pause in the future and say, hey, you know, give me a better rate. And they can sell you them to your customers directly. It can happen. Okay. We've now reached the tail end of this call. Does anybody else have anything that I've missed or not covered or burning questions, or you want some help looking at your statistics or anything? This is your chance. Put your hand up. I'll invite you to do a one-on-one and I can help you out there. And if not, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to think about it and then we might close off the call. If you want to wait till Thursday to give me your analytics, look over your Facebook ads, that's fine. But I'm here to help. But I'm perfectly okay with an early mark tonight. An early one for me? Yeah. After last week, that was a marathon. That was 2.5 hours. That was crazy. It's been a bit more relaxed today. But still, guys, this is your last chance. If you got any more questions, if you need any more help with anything, or you want opinions on statistics, or opinions on your ads and what to do next, I'll give you another 30 seconds to respond. Otherwise, I'm going to close the call off and go and watch some Olympics, I guess. Is that what's on? Okay. I think that's about it then. All right, guys. This has been a wonderful call. I've actually really enjoyed the variety. So I'll be on this time, 5:30 p.m. on Thursday. Thursday's all about ads, guys. I want to see your results. I want to help you with your results. I want to show you all the tricks in the ads. And I've got a few doozies for you this week because I've been working pretty hard on the ads. So I do probably have a lot to cover on Thursday. And there will be golden nuggets. I'll probably have some good tips for those of you just getting started. And I'll definitely have some amazing tips for you who are looking to scale. And I will see you all on Thursday. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. Go and get that work done, guys. Pull your sleeves up, dig in, and get it all done. And I'll see you then. Later.